Hello, are you Trace?
Yeah.
Hi, Detective Weiss. How are you?
Good.
Detectives are making their way inside 19-year-old Drake Beckett's apartment. In just a few seconds, he's about to hear something that will change his life forever.
So, your grandma, we found her, but she's dead.
Drake's grandmother, 65-year-old Marilyn Gandert, was last seen walking outside her home before disappearing without a trace. Police initially believed they were dealing with a routine missing persons report, but over the next few weeks, this case will slowly turn into one of the most tragic and disturbing double homicide investigations they've ever worked on.
He doesn't have that many friends, so like me, kind of solitary.
Out here at Encino and Northern, we think we found a body out here.
It looks like it has arms, and it looks like it has hands. There was like intestines and stuff.
Like she was like, I get real tired and I want to die.
So did you do that for her?
It's around 2 p.m. in the afternoon when Albuquerque police receive a routine welfare check call. Unknowingly, this marks the first clue in one of the most gruesome and twisted mysteries the city has ever seen.
Albuquerque Police, how can I help you?
I'm at my sister's house, and she's not here. I haven't been able to get a hold of her, and she usually gets back to me because I call her every morning and night.
And what's your sister's name?
Marilyn Gandert. Well, her vehicle's here, and that's how she travels. I mean, I'm getting worried now.
Okay.
It's not a good day.
Following the 911 call, Officer Barnhill is dispatched to the address to check on Marilyn. When he arrives, he finds Marilyn's younger brother waiting outside the home. Neither of them have any idea what disturbing clues are waiting inside the house.
I'm getting a little scared.
Yeah, no, definitely. So what's going on, though? It's just odd that she's not answering the door, or...
Not answering the door. Her phone is, like it goes directly to voice messaging. I left a note there yesterday. It's still there.
Okay.
Her vehicle is here. That's what she drives in. I don't know what she disappeared in her vehicle. Is still
Is there another place that she goes?
No.
I mean...
She doesn't have that many friends. She's like me, kind of solitary.
Okay.
So now I'm getting really, really nervous. I left messages. I left her a note there yesterday, and it's still there.
Okay.
This is Harry Gandert, Marilyn's brother. He sounds genuinely worried for his sister, especially since she's the only family he has left. Harry goes on to explain that Marilyn is a postal worker who adores her dogs and would never leave them alone. They helped her cope with her grief after her middle-aged son Ryan took his own life 3 years ago. In reality, Ryan's death was never as simple as it seemed. And unbeknownst to Harry, the decisions his sister made in the aftermath are the very reason she's now missing. However, what really happened to Marilyn slowly begins to unravel when her best friend and neighbor, Nancy, arrives with concerns of her own.
Is that her?
Harry,
Hi.
are you worried about Marilyn too?
Yeah.
I haven't get a hold of her for a couple of days, and it's just not like her.
No, it isn't.
And I just did Taylor Ridge, and I'm glad to see your vehicle, but it's scary. So have you gone in? Did you have a key?
No, I don't have a key.
Do you have a key?
No.
No? Okay.
The dogs are barking. Did you not yet?
I'm gonna go in the back and see if I can see anything, okay?
After noticing the garage door is locked and the windows are covered, Officer Barnhill decides to circle around the house. That's when he makes the first of several strange and unsettling observations.
I'm gonna go inside, okay?
Why? Best friend.
I understand that, but there might be somebody in there. You guys say people are evicted.
Can I go behind you? It's your family, Chief.
Come over here. I'm gonna wait for another officer. We're gonna go inside, and then we'll get everything taken care of. I just don't want you to be getting hurt, okay? That's the only issue right now, okay?
I appreciate that. Can I look in the window?
What's that?
Can I look in the window?
Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want you to be getting hurt, okay?
Nancy appears restless, convinced that something is deeply wrong. Even though Officer Barnhill tries to reassure her, he can sense it too. Something isn't right. So before stepping inside, Barnhill radios for additional units to respond to the scene. And as more officers begin to arrive, they prepare to enter the house, fully expecting to find Marilyn's lifeless body inside.
Not on the bed.
Marilyn, this is Albuquerque Police.
Her bed is made.
Right, side by side to the right. maybe she's because there's that. I don't know. It's just a lot of weird stuff.
Well, her keys are in here, huh? So she wouldn't be able to get back in if we secured it.
After clearing the entire home, officers find no sign of Marilyn, but they do notice several suspicious details. Items left out of place, house and truck keys sitting on the counter, 2 dogs barking non-stop, and medication left on the table. For a moment, officers are at a loss, but not for long. They're about to learn that Marilyn owns a second property nearby, a rental home occupied by tenants all too familiar to police. And one tenant in particular is Marilyn's teenage grandson, who will soon become central to solving this case.
Pretty organized.
Oh, very, very organized. Very, very neat.
And then these people are actually evicted. Who are they?
Her daughter-in-law and, yeah, who was over here on Taylor Ridge. The house is right
Yeah,
over
I know
there.
Taylor Ridge.
Yeah, I already went by there. Alyssa Bickett.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, that's who she evicted.
She evicted Alyssa?
Yes, of course, Drake was with them, but once again, crashed.
Yeah, it's always. Look, I've been with Drake 10 times in the past 3 months or something. Our CIT detectives talk to him all the time. And he just doesn't get the help he needs, and you can't force that on him most of the time. So
Yeah, because he's an adult.
he, when you went down to Taylor Ridge, was Drake and Alyssa there?
Nobody was there as far as I knew, because I just looked for her vehicle.
Oh, okay. You didn't
And-
you didn't knock on the door or anything?
I did not knock on the door,
Okay.
but I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, if she's not in here, we'll go and I'll go down there and talk to him.
They're gone. She changed the locks.
From
They don't have a key. She went to court. She just
on that house?
Yes.
At least not bad. Well, I mean, does she get violent too?
Yes. She gets drunk, and that's
She's been violent with police before too.
Yeah.
What problem is she
And
gets?
Drake, you said no, right?
He's currently going to court for battery on a household.
Yeah, that's probably that case when I was there.
I'm worried more about Drake's doing something crazy because he's schizophrenic. I mean, come on.
The back and forth between the trio reveals critical information. According to Nancy, Marilyn's daughter-in-law, Alyssa Bickett, and her troubled grandson, Drake, were recently evicted from Marilyn's other home on Taylor Ridge Road. Hoping to find Marilyn there, officers head to the address, an address they're all too familiar with, having responded to several domestic incidents involving the family in the past. But this time, things will be different. As officers arrive, they're unknowingly on the brink of walking into a murder scene and coming face to face with a killer hiding in plain sight.
Hi, can you come around a second?
Yeah.
So, what's going on?
I'm moving out.
Okay, what's your name?
Alyssa.
Oh, Alicia. And the owner knows you're here getting
Yeah,
your stuff?
she on Friday, she said come on Saturday morning and get the key because we had done it for 3 days and she's like, you guys haven't done anything to the house, and, so I want to rest because I'm going to work on Monday. So.
Oh, okay, so they're...
So yeah, I said I'm going to come by in about an hour for the keys. I don't have but I told her when I am, and see, she wasn't answering me, but she doesn't always answer me.
So the last one you got from her
was at 10:35 on the 26th. That was the Friday.
Do you know where she would be right now?
I honestly don't, and that's
because somebody's trying to report her as missing.
And it's her brother. He called me yesterday too, and I'm worried too. That's what I said. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to help you? I don't know. I left here, and she on Friday, and she said, "Come in the morning and get the key." And then she said, "I really don't want to go because you guys. I've been there for 3 days. I'm tired. I go to work on Monday." She wanted me out. I've accepted it. I'm leaving
Did
the
she
house.
legally evict you, or did she just tell you to
legally.
leave?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But she gave me extra time because if you knew how much stuff I had, I mean, I have 23 years of my life. I have 3
Sure.
kids.
I've been here before.
Yeah,
Reference
Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Drake?
He's at a hotel.
Okay. How's that going for you?
It's going okay. He's gotten better.
Okay.
He's gotten better. He doesn't really help me. That's why I don't. I mean, he came over. He helps me. He helps me a little bit, and
Yeah.
He's not here now?
No.
So you're here alone?
No, I have my friend Annie. She was
Okay.
one of my roommates. We're just getting it cleaned up and packing everything. Like I had a lot of books. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you have your ID? I'm just going to note that you were here and I spoke to you.
According to Alyssa, she'd been moving her things out while her son, Drake, and her roommate, Annie, were helping. Marilyn had given her extra days to move out, and the messages on her phone seemed to confirm this. But it's still unclear why exactly Marilyn was evicting her daughter-in-law and grandson, something that will later turn out to be central to Marilyn's disappearance. For now, though, what catches the officer's attention is that they've been to this house before, responding to domestic incidents involving Alyssa's son, Drake, who suffers from schizophrenia. He also has a previous charge of battery on a peace officer. So far, Alyssa's story seems to check out, but the moment she steps inside, Officer Barnhill makes an interesting observation.
She says she just
disappeared.
She spoke to her on Friday.
But
She's got a key.
Did you see the scratches on her neck?
What?
She's got scratches on her neck.
Well, she's moving now.
2, 3 scratches on her neck from moving.
I know I'm bleeding when I move.
Well, this lady,
Like,
this lady doesn't.
scratches like that.
Yeah. She's what? I'd like to check the house.
Thank you. Hi. Appreciate the cooperation.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Good luck moving.
Thank you.
The scratch marks Officer Barnhill notices are hard to ignore, but their origin remains unclear. What has yet to dawn on these officers is that the marks might be linked to Alyssa's deceased husband, Ryan Bickett, as the couple allegedly had a years-long relationship filled with physical and mental abuse, a hidden detail that will soon send investigators down a rabbit hole. But before officers can dig deeper, a familiar vehicle pulls up by the side of the road. It's Marilyn's neighbor, Nancy. She's curious about what the officers have uncovered so far, but more intriguingly, she seems to be several steps ahead of them.
So, we're not able to call the homeowner at this time. Obviously, she's being entered as missing as far as we know, the homeowner. She does have text messages saying for her to come get the key last Friday, and she would give her a little extra time to move her stuff out, is what she's doing today.
Come get the key on Friday. That is so not Marilyn. That's somebody texting from Marilyn's phone.
And I don't know Marilyn,
I do. 15 years I worked with her as a letter carrier at the post office.
but let's hope that that's not the case, and
Well,
hopefully Marilyn's just taking a mental break for a couple days. But,
No, that ain't it.
okay. All right, ma'am. We'll see you later.
Appreciate it.
Clearly, Nancy is not convinced. She's known Marilyn for years and insists that Marilyn wouldn't have handed the keys to Alyssa willingly. She would have wanted to be there for the eviction herself. Initially, officers are ready to leave the scene, but Nancy's words make them hesitate. Her insight shifts their thinking, and they decide it's best to return to Alyssa's house and request permission to search. It seems like the right decision, but in the process of carrying it out, the officers will overlook something crucial.
Exterior doors.
Yeah, no, What's up, Johnny? I'm just trying to, sorry, I'm packing my... Just put it here so we can go.
Right, where are you moving to?
Well, I don't know yet.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Precarious.
Apartment or storage unit for the moment, huh?
Yes, yeah, for now. I know. And then the holes are from Drake, you know, when he gets stupid. And that one, I can help you open this door.
This one?
Yeah, well, because this. I had it a little close, so I was trying to...
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. Like, I'm really getting there. I'm trying to get it all organized. My room is the most of the kitchen.
This from Drake?
Yeah. He just bangs his head in. I'm just like, whatever, I'm gonna fix it. This too. Like, this is how it was the last time too. And I'm like, but I can't just put him on the street, you know? I put hers there. So.
Good.
Yeah, and I mean, and you know, she didn't come yesterday, and I expected her to come by, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought, you know, she probably just... You know,
Right.
Like, sometimes she gets mad and won't even talk to me, so, and she's mad at me, and so, but she's been pretty cordial with me, and I've been, you know, and she's like, I noticed you haven't heard anything, so let's just, you know, so I just turn the other stuff out.
As officers walk through the house, they notice multiple holes punched in the walls by Alyssa's son, Drake, leading them to believe it's likely the reason Marilyn wanted them evicted. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Amid the clutter, the officers make a critical mistake. They overlook crucial evidence that could have made Alyssa a prime suspect. Marilyn's purse, medication, vehicle keys, and something far more gruesome. With nothing substantial and no clear reason to suspect Alyssa, the officers leave the scene empty-handed. But just before heading back to the station, they make one final encounter with a passing neighbor, someone who offers a chilling hint as to why Marilyn was so determined to evict Alyssa.
They were evicted last week. When was the last time you saw the property on a Thursday or Friday?
Thursday or Friday?
Marilyn Gander is the property owner. She said they were not supposed to be here without her being present. I would not put those people past making sure she disappeared. Just because, I mean, you know the history of the house. Alleged Russian roulette games.
Needless to say, the neighbor's remark reveals even more concerning details. But with no concrete evidence, officers are left with little they can act on. So with all of the statements and information they've gathered, officers return to the station and pass it along to investigators, who spend the next couple days combing through files. What they uncover next is a twist no one could have anticipated. As investigators dig into Marilyn's inner circle, they quickly find themselves down a rabbit hole of potential double murder. It turns out that Marilyn's son, Ryan Bickett, who was also Alyssa's husband, had been allegedly playing Russian roulette inside that very house when he took his own life 3 years ago. Reports show that Ryan was allegedly abusive towards Alyssa, and the two had a tumultuous relationship leading up to his death. Investigators also learned that Marilyn had allowed Alyssa and her grandson Drake to continue living in their home, but only on the condition of paying rent. With Marilyn now mysteriously gone, detectives begin to suspect that Alyssa might be involved in her disappearance. They theorized that Alyssa could have been responsible for Ryan's death, and that, after years of enduring the ongoing abuse, Marilyn, out of compassion, allowed Alyssa to stay rent-free for some time. But when Marilyn started demanding rent, the tension between them escalated to a dangerous point. With this in mind, detectives now find themselves investigating a possible double homicide of a mother and her son. But with little more than speculation and no solid leads, the case remains an unresolved mystery. At around noon on January 27th, police in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, receive a call from a remote location.
Sandoval County 911, what is the exact location of your emergency?
Out here at Encino and Northern,
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
we think we found a body out here in a road, and somebody had put it on like a mattress or something and burned it. It looks like it has bones in it, and you can see intestines and guts, and I don't know. It's weird.
Officers from the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office rush to the address, unsure whether what the caller reported is truly human remains. But the location is eerily deserted, a perfect dumping ground for bodies, and the very reason so many mysteries from miles away go cold, as this officer is about to discover.
Go down to this first corner and take a right. Take to the first road, take a left, and it's right there. It's. What do you think it is? They burned it. It looks like a body to me. I don't know, man. It looks like it has arms. It looks like it has hands, and they're all curled up. And I don't know. It's like you can see bones out of the knees, and it looked like it had lips and teeth. And I didn't
See like organs or anything like that?
Yeah, there was like intestines and stuff.
Any hair?
I didn't see any hair. It looked like the head. It looked like it had clothes on it. But I.
So, are you okay if we follow you that way?
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Okay. Yeah, follow.
Oh yeah.
This is Detective Myers, being led to what a witness claims is a charred body by the side of a deserted road. He has no idea just how brutal the scene awaiting him truly is, and that it holds the key to solving a mystery nearly 30 miles away.
It's not real, it's creepy.
I think it looks like it has lips and teeth in there. Okay. I don't know if it's real or.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah, it looks like a burnt body. It's got hair. It looks almost like a kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like a really small son. It's got. I'll let you be the judge when you get out here. But from what I can tell, it's got hair. It's got a mouth. It's got intestines. It looks like a burnt body.
The body is completely unrecognizable, with organs exposed, and it appears to be a woman of small build. However, the couple who discovered the body noticed something else, something that would point to not one, but multiple twisted killers.
Okay. And last night after I got home, it was real eerie quiet. Like
After you got home, there's nobody out here that you saw?
No sounds, not even the coyotes howling.
Yeah, you got pictures of them, just so we can differentiate.
Let them know that they did say that they saw footprints heading toward Encino.
They did say they saw one.
Like on the road?
One set.
They saw one set coming in and then one set going out, so I don't know.
The treads looked like they could be tactical, but they were small.
Like boots like this or something?
Okay. Well, again, guys, you guys are more than helpful. We appreciate it, and you're all good to go. Okay. Hope it's fake. Yeah, well, that's all we can hope for. So
we'll see.
Have a good one, folks.
All right, thanks.
According to the witness, residents nearby noticed at least 2 sets of footprints, both looking like women's shoes. Officers secure the scene, record witness statements, and transport the body for autopsy. An almost impossible task, given the body's advanced state of decay.
Drake Bickett.
72 hours later, the findings arrive. Tragically, the woman by the side of the road has been identified as a resident of Albuquerque, none other than the missing 65-year-old Marilyn Gandert. The identification was made through dental records, confirming the worst fears of those searching for her. Immediately after this revelation, the Sandoval officers make an urgent call to Albuquerque police to inform them. Upon receiving the news, investigators immediately start to seriously consider the double homicide theory that Alyssa killed her husband 3 years ago and now her mother. Investigators didn't know it at the time, but they haven't even uncovered the worst part yet, because one final twist was waiting, something they never could have seen coming.
She's just dead?
After the tragic discovery, investigators become convinced Marilyn's daughter-in-law is involved in the murder. But with no concrete evidence yet, they decide to keep Marilyn's death secret while they investigate further. To get some hard proof, detectives decide to visit Marilyn's brother Harry, the man who reported her missing and who's been looking for her for days. When they arrive at his house, they have no choice but to break the tragic news to him. Drake's reaction is hard to miss, and investigators can sense something is off. His pupils are dilated, leading them to suspect he's on drugs. But his reaction is hardly convincing, and it's clear there's something he's hiding. Despite their growing suspicions, there's no solid evidence to prove Drake is involved, so detectives leave the apartment for now. Later that night, confirmation comes through. The search warrant has been approved. Police immediately rush back to the rental property, hoping Alyssa hasn't had enough time to destroy crucial evidence. But this time, they'll find her waiting for them, and she's far less cooperative than before.
Harry, I'm so sorry. Is there anybody you want us to...
Okay, is there anybody else in the house? Okay, so this is the situation, okay? First off, we're investigating the disappearance of your mom.
It's my
Harry
mother-in-law.
is devastated.
We actually have to secure
Without
the house.
Marilyn,
Yeah, I'm
he
just trying
has
to get
no
all
one
my
close to
stuff
him,
out,
except
So
her two
unfortunately, I
dogs
can't let you
who
go
have
back
just
inside.
lost
I need
their
to get-
loving
I have
owner.
things in there.
But upon hearing this tragic news, he becomes more certain than ever he knows who might be responsible
No,
for his
that is
sister's
not
death and
I
why.
have every
We're in the process of
Listen,
getting some search warrants for your sister's house and for the rental property. Okay, because
Well, there shouldn't be anybody in the rental.
I mean, my jacket. I
She
can
shot
get
us? Okay. How many people?
and that we don't
it.
know.
It was me.
All we know is that
Drake is
they
missing.
positively ID'd
Well,
her,
you
and I believe
mentioned
it
that
was
she
due
was
to
mad at who?
She was
I
mad
believe
at
they're
she's
still
mad
doing
at
their
us.
investigation
She
too.
was mad at
The
Annie.
longest
because
is probably not there.
Didn't like her being
You
here
don't know
because she said
Don't
she
know,
didn't pay rent.
don't know. So
Marilyn was
we're
there
gonna try to get
and
the
Marilyn
warrants
said,
done.
I ought to just die because
Did she ever make any statements
nobody
in
wants
the
me
past
anyway.
about wanting to harm
And she
herself
blamed
at all?
me for my
She
husband.
never attempted to harm herself
you know,
or take her own
Okay,
life?
how'd that make you feel?
Never
makes me
talked
feel like
about
shit. Like, it makes me sad.
Right, that pissed me off.
Well, I wasn't really. I mean, I'm mad at her like for that. I mean, but well, I mean, it makes me
And
sad.
Detective Juarez is going to look at everything. She's not going to leave any stone
That's
unturned.
what you guys are saying.
No,
I didn't do anything.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you would irritate me too. That she let you get later and then just drop the ball and say, hey, I want you to pay freaking rent. Hey, where's the discussion? You have anything to do with the disappearance? Just got tired this time and I told her
As suspected, Alyssa's reaction confirms what detectives have been theorizing. The real reason
nothing you
Marilyn
could have
evicted
done, sir.
Alyssa
It's
was
one of
tied
those
to her
things.
husband Ryan's untimely death. Alyssa herself just admitted that Marilyn had been blaming her for it, which sparked multiple heated arguments between them. But despite her growing anger, Alyssa still has no idea that her mother-in-law has been found brutally murdered. And even though detectives have shown up with a search warrant, she strangely doesn't ask them to secure questions about Marilyn's whereabouts, officially placing Alyssa at the center of their investigation on retrieving certain items from the house. Things she knows, detectives decide to visit someone else, and the lives of two others and law enforcement. Her grandson, Drake. He'd been staying with his mother, Alyssa, when Marilyn went missing, but is now living with his girlfriend, Nikki, at a hotel, an address officers obtained from Alyssa during the welfare check. From past encounters, officers know Drake suffers from schizophrenia and has a history with police, but they don't suspect him to be involved. But that won't be the case for long, meticulously clean, because when detectives arrive at this apartment, they'll quickly realize Drake knows far more than they do. Clothes and a purse that appear to belong to her. As the search continues, a vehicle pulls up by the side of the road. It's Alyssa's roommate, Annie. When an officer approaches to speak with her, it quickly becomes clear she knows something terrible has happened, but has no intention of sharing it with them.
How you doing? Hey, sorry to flash this in your eyes. Okay, is there anybody else in the car? I mean,
No.
so would you mind speaking with us?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I know, you probably
tired,
like what? You're probably trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
Right?
well, I kind of know a little bit.
What do you know? Tell me what you know.
I know that her mother-in-law that they rent from, she's missing. So I mean, we talk.
So that's exactly what we're here for.
Right.
We're trying
I
to figure
figured that.
out, where she's at, because we deal with missing persons a lot.